Man, they gotta stop playing Chase Merritt's little intro beats before I come in, because I'm going to come in hot freestyling every damn time. Joker TV, welcome to another episode. Now, you just watched Sun, Moon, Sky. That was Work, Eat, Sleep, Repeat. I love it. I love the music. I love the vibe, the animation on that. I got to tap in with y'all and see what's up with that. That was really fun. And I was told that they got a lot more content coming, so keep watching Joker TV. You're going to see more of them. Man, there's so many things to discuss. It's been a minute. You know, we got Urban Greenhouse doing something. We got Molly Tu Hott in the studio. She's going to do a little something, you know. We had Athens Film Fest, Fan Fest happen recently. So, got a lot of things to discuss. Make sure you check out, you know, Sun, Moon, Sky. Very dope stuff. And, you know, Spaceball Bazaar, man, they got one final show. That's another thing we'll discuss as well. But they got one final show coming up September 21st. And then next week, we'll be talking to Noah James Saunders and his artist talks. I can't remember quite exactly what it's called, but I've been introduced to him recently, and he is absolutely talented. I don't know if we have anything we can pull up or if we'll just discuss it later on in the show, but let's keep it moving. Up next is Saga the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, Saga the 9th, and it's with a track called Hit Me. You already know, baby. Watching Joker TV. Let's get it.
Work, I made that shit.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Get up or come see me, let's take trips around the city. Put your makeup on, let's take some pics where you look pretty. And you don't have to cry no more, I got you when you're with me. You got my number, hit my line, I'll be here if you need me. Just come through in your two-piece, anywhere we can get busy. From Taylor Homes to Super Bowls, we winning if they ask me. You all up in my face, hoes out the way, this shit's so lovely. And I anticipate upon this day, can't wait to have it. Hit me when you're home alone, hit me when it's late at night. Hit me when you need a shoulder, when you can't battle your fights. Hit me when you make your mind of what we doing makes it right. I don't wanna argue with you, I don't wanna start a fight. I just want some love and peace, you just need some clarity. I just wanna stack my chips, you eat off me constantly. Baby, tell me, is you mine? Tired of asking honestly, but every time you come around, your beauty takes control of me. Get up or come see me, let's take trips around the city. Put your makeup on, let's take some pics where you look pretty. And you don't have to cry no more, I got you when you're with me. You got my number, hit my line, I'll be here if you need me. Just come through in your two-piece, anywhere we can get busy. From Taylor Homes to Super Bowls, we winning if they ask me. You all up in my face, hoes out the way, this shit's so lovely. And I anticipate upon this day, can't wait to have it, yeah. One phone call.
And then after that, it's FOA, basically.
JOKERJOKERtv. This is Sean Robert saying you're the best in the world. Watch now.
Living biological entities, machines. It challenges our idea of ourselves as above nature.
Greetings. It is I, Toybox, America's favorite cartoon witch, and I want my Joker TV.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing with that flamethrower outside my shop?
Who the hell are you supposed to be, old lady?
I'm Iron Gran.
Okay, Guy, we are returning home after the explosion. Now that the punish turn is no more.
It's not entirely true, boss!
But what do you mean?
The guy left outside the goddamn house, boss, was shot by a sniper rifle.
There has been no mention from the smoker that the punish turn of Pratman has tried to stop him again. So he should be finally burning the rest of Pifley to the ground!
Again, that's not entirely true, boss!
What do you mean? This is not entirely true.
The smoker was taken out by somebody else with an iron!
What do you mean, iron? As in iron bar?
I know, boss! As in iron. An iron that you use for ironing your shirt!
Just go around calling yourself Iron Grand, boss.
What is going on? in his crazy village. What have I got to do to destroy it? Anyway, for now, I need you to head to the hospital as they are finally releasing the mayor. So I need you to take him out and finally finish the job off that we should have done before.
Okay, boss.
And you, head to the Playfleet. Find this Iron and take her out. And also, let me know that the Punished Turd and Pratman are no more.
Okay, boss.
Are you alright now, Larry?
Ah, morning, Phil.
Morning. It's more like afternoon.
Afternoon. How many hours have I been out for then?
It's not hours, Larry, it's days.
What are you talking about, days?
Like I'm saying, you've been out for 3 days.
Oh my God, 3 days? My fleet could be in the right state.
Don't panic. While you was out of action, some elderly lady calling herself Iron Gran stopped the smoke from burning down some other shops.
Iron Gran? Not the Punished Turd?
He hasn't been seen since he went to Don Garione's house and there was an explosion.
I better go and find out what happened to the Punished Turd and then catch up with Sergeant Smither.
Why don't you leave it to the police? If you carry on like this, you're going to get yourself seriously hurt.
I'll be alright. Anyway, I'm going to meet up with Mr. Raj at some point to see if he's got some better weapons I can use to tackle the smoker.
Again, it's a good job you got that new Pratman suit, 'cause if you didn't, you'd have been burnt to a crisp.
Anyway, I haven't got a moment to lose. To the Pratt Cave.
When God was creating idiots, Larry must have been right at the front of the queue. I'll just take a quick piss while I'm here. Oh, that's better. I needed that. What the hell, you?
Ah, bloody hell, Pratman. Put it away, will ya?
Jesus, you're telling me your holiday is to Byfleet public toilets?
Of course. Who would ever think of looking here?
That's a good point.
What are you doing here?
Well, originally I came here to take a piss and found you by chance, but I was looking for you to check that you was okay after the explosion at Don Garione's house.
I'm fine, as you can see.
What was you doing there?
I went there to take Don Garrione out, but it was a trap.
I kind of wondered that when the house blew up.
The thing you need to be worried about is the Mafia going to take out the mayor again when he comes out of the hospital today.
No way, really?
Yeah, really.
Bloody hell, I better hurry up to stop them.
How you gonna do that with your pink dildos?
As I keep saying, they are not pink dildos, they are criminal rubber-stopping bullets.
That's such crap. My gran found one on the side of the road the other day, and she still has a smile on her face.
I'm not listening to this, I need to go and save the mayor.
You'd better. He comes out in less than an hour. I never realized what an idiot he really is.
Okay, sir, let's get you home, sir.
This is the interview now, Mayor. Should have finished you off before. Not so fast, Mafia. I'll save you, Mayor.
Joker. 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 Joker TV. Joker.
Okay. But it always seems like to be that specific one hit me. Oh, absolutely. Oh, man. Okay. So first off, we just had a little conversation, while we were watching all these dope things, which, that was Pratman. But UK, Germany, Portugal, like we have musicians and artists who submit things worldwide. So if you're watching this and you're like way off in Australia or Sweden or whatever, and you want to submit your art, your music, your comedy, there's so many things that we do here at Joker TV. So make sure you go to the website, hit up all those links, email, send your information, and we'll go from there. But that was Pratman, some dope animation. I know we had I think Monks mentioned earlier, we have the toys as well. I'm pretty sure we have a Pratman toy. So it's like that, which I think shout out UK is where he's from. Now, before that, we had Mutant Beatniks. We've had them on the show in dope videos as well. Cecelia Chapman with WhisperWish. And then opening that up was Zach Sickness As the Days Go By, which shout out to the range of music we had. That was a lot of fun. We had Saga the Ninth opening up. Then we had like some metal. I mean, just, you're watching. You're feeling it. You're feeling it. So we're going to go on to the next thing here. It's Midnight Milk Auction. It's a big segment. And I was told it's episode 6? Season 6. My bad. Well, let's get into it. Shit. Nice. Good cut.
In the book, his character cuts off one of his fingers. The main character cuts off one of his fingers. Oh, that's so cool.
It's a wonderful photo. That's very small. Very small. What were you thinking when you made that? Color? Is there any wood in that? There's a little bit of wood, but it's mostly plastic. Plastic burns just as well, I think. Yeah. Is the pipe for sale? No, the pipe's not for sale. But I made that too. That's wood. Oh, you made the pipe? Yeah. What are you gonna price the minimum at for this? 50's good. 50, okay. $50 bid? We're not gonna start there, but maybe we'll end up there. Okay. So yeah, let's get to see what's going on. Let's rev it up. Start it up. We got alright, let's start it up. We got a big cut here, everybody. A beautiful little miniature oil painting on plastic and some wood. We're gonna start up at $100 today. Here, $100 for those of y'all painting out there in the audience tonight. Anybody out there? $100. What is $90? I got about $80. We're down to $80. Going out there, $98. Cowan painting. Oh, this is what we got. Going down to $75 now. $70. How many colors? At least 50. There's at least 50 colors. $1 a color. At least. The applause sign is over here. The applause sign is going 60. 60. We got 60. You're jumping up to 60. Wait, are you sure? Are you really sure? $60 is a lot of money. Yeah, no, he's not doing 60. We're going down from here. Yeah, we're going down. Come on, it's a beautiful little painting. $60. Come on, 65. Anyone out there in the audience tonight? $65. Going once, going twice, 3 times. Oh, you so. Hold it right
It's a painting for the alcoholics out there.
Now I want you to scream that.
Yeah, really loud. Right. If I was a bird, I would be a toucan because I always hold 2 cans.
In the cans.
Ain't soda.
Do you paint with one of those poles? Like, here, I'll show you what I mean. You mean man's? Like, do you kind of paint like this?
Thing, yeah.
Like, are you one of those people?
I'm not. There is a little wiggly there.
You gotta have a steady hand for this kind of thing, but ultimately more control.
What font is it?
Well, it started out as Arial Bold.
Is that a default setting, Arial Bold?
Yeah, I think so. It looks good on the resume.
Why is your resume handwritten?
The person.
Oh, yeah.
$1? $1.
Yeah, you got $1.
Okay, let's start it both. Nobody wants $1.
$1 and nobody. $60. Anyone out there in the audience tonight? Look at this thing. Look how immaculate it is.
It's an
$55. Anybody?
Let me get an 8 camera over here.
75. 75.
We'll sell it for the 50, 75. But then if you want to try to resell it, if that's okay, then we'll try to resell it.
$51. Going once. Going twice. 3 times. And sold.
Let's just try some shit.
Benjamin Ernest Campbell up here.
What do we got here, Ben?
Well, this is a painting.
Oh, find the camera, please. Find the camera.
I was very into fire hydrants at the time. I still am. I just don't paint them as much.
I'm just trying to find the Is there a signature on it anywhere?
Oh, I can sign it.
Make sure that's kind of like after the fact. I don't know if this is authentic. I can't guarantee the authenticity of this one.
Let's start with $59.
Are you sure? Because I feel like there should be more.
Alright, I'm at $120.
Is that the minimum?
Minimum.
That sounds like a
Hello, my name is Sean Derrick Cooper Marquardt, the curated of Friends of Aquarius. This is episode number 30 on Joker Joker TV. Okay, let's cook.
Myself when young, did eagerly frequent doctor and saint, and her great argument about it, about, but evermore came out by the same door. When I went, by all the saints and sages who discussed two worlds so wisely, they're thrust like foolish prophets both. Their words to scorn us scattered. In their mouths stuffed with dust. Their words to scorn us scattered. In their mouths stuffed with dust. By all the saints and sages who discussed two worlds so wisely, I thrust like foolish And lately by the tavern door agape came shining through the dusk an angel shape, bearing a vessel on his shoulder, and he bid me taste of it, and 'twas the grape. writes, and having writ moves on.
It never ends.
Hopefully y'all heard that music. That was funky. I was told it was not Chase Merritt though. Yo, friends of Aquarius, shout out to them. Shout out to Mary Ocher. If you are watching the Instagram live, Joker TV, there may be a post now. I was told by the head honcho, Mr. Blank. But Molly and I just went in. And let me go ahead and just say, Friends of Aquarius, amazing stuff. We were freestyling, having a good time. We've been chopping it up, having a good time here. She's an Aquarius. Molly's an Aquarius. With that and the mystic smoke around me, let's get Molly Tu Hott in the building. Now, she has transformed herself into a double click to pick. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Hey. Let's get you that mic. Let's get you that mic. Yeah.
Got that mic.
There it is.
Shout out to Joker. Shout out to Perez. You know what I'm saying?
Molly Tu Hott. It is so good to see you. If y'all don't know who this is, go ahead, look it up, add it, follow it. Good vibes.
Yes.
Good vibes all around.
Right back at you.
Hey, appreciate it. So, we just had a little freestyle session.
I love to come around Perez because he doesn't mind freestyling to anything, anywhere, and so that Aquarius shit was fire.
Yes.
You know, so it just brung out the best of us.
That was a lot of fun. I have been wanting to be around people who freestyle and have a good time, and you held it down. So with that, I want to formally invite you and be the first to be on the Bryant Perez, the BP, not the gas station, freestyle corner. And let's freestyle.
You know I'm on that thing and I'm calling people out. Y'all better come with it.
Let's go. We'll chop this up and let people know. But look, tell me about how long you've been freestyling. What are the origins with that? You might have just told me off air, but we got to hear it on.
Yeah, I got you. No problem. I've been freestyling since a shorty, like, you know, in Michigan, Grand Rapids, shout out to my city, you know what I'm saying, Wealthy Street, you know what I'm saying, Crackster Ave, you know what I'm saying, Joe Taylor Park. I watched my brothers them freestyle, they friends freestyle. Ciphers were very much important in our neighborhood. So that's all I seen growing up. And so when I got, you know, the age of 15, 16, you know, I was able to join those ciphers, and, you know, I got some good feedback from the people like, man, you fire, you know. And so, I mean, when people see me, that's what I'm known for back home. Same way I'm known here, like rap, like she gonna spit, you know what I'm saying? She gonna spit. And so I grew up in ciphers and I love freestyling.
Well, that is one of the best feelings from a response I've had in a minute. I love that. That is amazing, and yeah, definitely proud to be mixing it up, chopping it up. Man, okay, so you got those oranges.
To more, I'm telling you, let's do it.
We're gonna work on some things. Which, speaking of things, give me a rundown. Let's go with this. Tell me some things that you got going on. Like, for instance, let me give you a category. We can jump into this. Easily, we can go back to the music and all this, but let's go to film. You got a show going on.
Yeah, I do.
Tell me about this, producer.
Okay. So, not only did I grow up around rap and freestyling, I also took the passion of writing books. Very young. I grew up, I didn't have the internet. You know what I'm saying? I tell my kids I was born in 1984, and they're like, what? 1900s? And I'm like, okay, you know. Yeah. But anyways, you know, that's where my passion came from with writing. I'm still a pen and paper girl. I got a phone. I got a computer, and I still use pen and paper for my raps.
I do that
all that. Yeah, and so
I hear you.
Writing is just part of my passion, no matter what it is. And so I published a book called A Hood Love Affair in 2016, and that's out everywhere.
Please send. Yeah, I want a personal message with that so I can check that out.
I got
want to
you.
focus on that because we got a lot of things to discuss.
We do.
A lot of things in the works.
We do.
But
and we
I
got
didn't know
time.
about that. I didn't know about that. See, this is why I love Joker TV because it
Shout out to Joker.
Shout out Dane that's working the back.
Shout out Dane.
Shout out Mux. OG.
Mux. Yeah.
El Jefe.
Yeah.
You know? Shot by Mal holding it down with us.
Shot
too.
by Mal in the motherfucking building. Y'all know he getting that
Mal.
BTS footage. You
Yes,
know how
sir,
you do.
yes, sir.
But yeah, so I published that book, and then I actually published 3 books. But just jumping forward, I seen my books coming to life, and I never really thought about movies, and I seen it always like when you're writing stuff. Of course, it's visual.
Yeah.
And so shout out to Shonda Rhimes. I don't know if you guys know her, but she is an excellent woman, and I idol her. She wrote Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, those TV shows, and many more. Like, she's all over when it comes to like Lifetime and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But when I first watched one of her shows, I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to bring my books to life. And so that's what I'm doing. I am bringing them to life, and it's called Hit the Plug.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right. And I remember that now. You brought back the.
Of
that
course, you got a part in
conversation.
season 3. He's definitely popping up in season 3. Shout out to my whole cast and crew.
Oh yeah, shout them out. Drop 'em out.
Shout out Salem. Yeah, shout out Salem. Saving Salem. Shout out Andrew. Shout out Maul. Shout out Taj, Jazz. These are my actors.
Taj?
And so yeah.
Classic
Taj is in there as well.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Danny. Oh my God! Shout out Dope Boy Mob. Shout out King Blocko. Shout out Noni. I'm taking a lot of artists because we all have a talent, and I'm giving. I want to give more. I want to give everything that I can to the people around me, and so if I can get and. Not only are they in the movie, like their music is going to be in the movie. Your music is we're going to create soundtracks together. This is something that we're uniting. I'm starting my own entertainment connection, and it's called Tu Hott Entertainment. And this is where I'm going to release the movies, the TV shows, and deal with different artists. I'm putting together the Queens United show. Our second annual show is August 24th. And so
plug it up. August 24th.
Yes.
Where at?
Workshop.
Okay, workshop.
Yep, and it is going to be dope. I got 19 female artists coming. The first time I had 25, it was huge. I had artists from all over Ohio, Atlanta, Florida. So this one, it's a little bit more settled into the Athens artists, just giving them a platform to showcase their talents on, and then get that constructive criticism back. The last one I had 4 judges, LG, the Arsonist, and Ray. They judged them, and 3 of those artists that won, LB, Quasi Poet, and Billionaire Bear, they're going to Atlanta with me to perform September 21st at the Tiki Thai Bar. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit for a chance to win to go to Vegas with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Oh yes, that's it right there. Yes. Oh yes, it is going down.
Drop 'em. Cover me.
Oh,
Why
man.
am I even in the shot?
Oh man, that is just awesome.
There you go.
That is awesome. Yeah, it's definitely going down. Shout out to Situation Changers. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with them. Andrew has been very much so a part of everything that I do. Very encouraging for me, and we need those people. I just had an article out. Asher wrote an article. I sent it to you. But,
yep.
Yeah, and it's just a male-dominant industry. When it comes to anything that you're doing, whether it's music, movies, books, whatever it is, if you're into entertainment, you're in a male-dominant industry, and so. As a female, I am doing everything in my power to make sure that we don't get left behind, because we got shit to say. We are very lyrical too, and it takes effort because you can be a rapper, a female rapper, but you have to stand your ground. You know, that's where it comes at. If you want to do something with me, I got to be proactive and connect with people. You know, you got to get out of your skin and meet, and just not for females, for men too. I see a lot of them, you know, they get off the stage and they leave out the door. You're not connecting with anyone. You're not networking with anyone. The main person, you should have the DJ's info. You know, I'm walking up to that DJ sexy as hell, like, what's up, love? How you doing? Can I get your Instagram? And then I'm going back down there and then I'm going to put him on my story. You know what I mean? And I'm networking. I'm making sure that he remembers me. And then when I get up there to perform, he's like, oh, that's the girl that came up to me. It's all about recollection and connection.
It's about getting it out there, being professional, chopping it up, being present, and, you know, being involved, interact. But like you say, a lot of people sometimes come in and just get out. And
I'm very social. I'm very, very social. I got that from my mom. Shout out to Lisa Cooley. Like, I'm very social. I meet people all over the world, and so I'm looking forward to meeting with Acting Studios September 27th to see if they want to help me with the movie. But meantime, in between time, God is so good. You know, I linked up with Andrew Asher, and
yeah, we all know
he's already making movies. You know, and so there we go, Gonzo Rific Films. Oh my God! Shout out to Zombie Bikini. You know, I was stuck like, oh my God. You know what I mean? And so I met up with him, and like I said, I'm really adamant on working with the people around me and showing the bigger people that we are somebody too, and then come up that way too. So he's going to be helping us with the editing and, you know, pretty much giving us that extra eye and those extra editing skills. Because we are starting fresh. We starting off from the bottom. And like I said, shout out to my team. They've been there for me. You know, all the actors. Shout out to Frog Marketing, Calizon, P.O. the Priceless One.
P.O.
It is just a blessing to have people around you that believe in you. And so they got busy lives. I got busy lives. So it's hard to get people together all at one time to do these films. And so I want to give them a shout out for taking the time and making it their number one priority, you know. So we are into recording season 2. Shout out to my oldest, KK. She also is in the film as well. Rest in peace to my brother. You know, he was gonna have a shot in the movie. He got he was the one that got killed at the QT. You know, weekend past last. You know, shout out to the family sending their condolences. But he was a really great guy. You know, so you never know, you know what I'm saying, like what you can do for a person and what time you can pull them out of certain situations, or when the last time you're gonna be able to, you know, talk to them. So make that moment important. Make your stand while you're there as an artist. You know, you get in that place of book show, make your stand.
Make it
you
count.
Know, make it count. You know, shout out to Montu. He taught me one invaluable thing. It doesn't matter if it's one person in the building. Treat it like it's 100.
Yeah.
And so that got me through
day.
plenty of shows, you know, where people like, oh man, I don't know if I'm performing, ain't nobody in here. I'm going up there. I ain't even saying, I'm not encouraging them at all, because you're gonna see me. Let my actions speak for themselves. And so I'm gonna make sure that every artist coming after me is hyped up. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you how to do this, even if it ain't that many people here, you know?
Man, I love your mindset. It resonates with me so much. And I think that's why we vibe so well, because it's I see that you're doing your thing. You're on the grind. And I am so happy. Again, shout out to JJTV to just give me an opportunity to sit down, take some time and chat with you, you know? You got the film, you got the music. What else? I know there's some more. Like, I think we were talking about the sweet science.
Yeah.
You know, talk us a little bit about that.
Which one now? So yeah, I'm a little sore right now. I've been boxing, y'all.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Shout out to Coach Ish. Shout out to Boss Work. Shout out to Coach Tim Boss Hall. Right at the Rabbit Hole right here in Athens, Georgia. I used to box as well. You know, like I say, I got brothers. I'm the only girl, so there is nothing manly that I haven't done. Change a tire, sure. Oil change, sure. Okay, you know, football, sure. Basketball, whatever it is, I did it. You know, and that also coherent with my mom. You know, so I got to get both sides of you know, everything. So, but shout out to the coaches at Boss Work Boxing Gym right here in Athens at the Rabbit Hole. I've been going in there. I hit the fucking ground running. Perez like, I had some stress to let out. You know, you get to talk about all the good shit that's going on, but nobody wants to ask you like, what are you going through? You know, like how do you even fucking ask a person that type of shit? You know, so I try to incorporate the things that I'm going through and still get them out to let people know that just because you're an artist, you're still human. You know, don't forget that a person is still going through things on their own. And our pride is so fucking big in 2024. You're not really having that open door policy with anything, or you don't feel like it, you know, or nobody's got the time for it. So when they told me I could come in there, I was just like letting loose for like 3 days straight, and oh my God, I love it.
You got a favorite combination?
I didn't even fucking know the names of combinations. You know, they taught me so much within this little time. You know, one left is odd, right is even. I didn't fucking know that. So when they say 1, 2, that's what the fuck they mean. 1, 2, 3. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, and so my favorite one that I'm working on right now is the 1, 2 and dip.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I ain't young. You know what I'm saying? So I need to work on how to dip without actually dipping. You know, I'm like, you know, and like I was telling you off camera, like shout out to Tim. Like I've done a lot of boxing, but his technique it's really mind blowing, fun, and tiring at the same fucking time. Like he threw on this big ass suit and he's like, get this big bitch off of you. And I'm like, I can't, I'm tired. I threw all the fucking blows I can. And I'm thinking that I'm done. And he's like, no, we got one more exercise. And I'm like, so yeah, I'm feeling it right now. I am definitely adamant on putting that into my life. I think it's a really great exercise. I think mentally, physically, you know, all around the board, that it gives us a way to, it's kind of like smoking. It's kind of like, you know, you get to draw in and draw back. You get to protect, you know, and see how you can become great at protecting yourself and, you know, making different combinations, you know, and seeing the faces of them light up, you know, that they're able to teach you these things. And so they got a couple of guys in there. Oh my God, like he's had this tire and, you know, like tire shit. And so, and then I also work out on my own. I've got a monster workout I've been doing for years. I used to be 280. Nobody ever knows that. I will post a picture one day. I'm gonna ask my mom to send me a picture of one of my days. But I changed my diet and I lost weight. Wonderful. I exercised. I did yoga, tone and stretch for years. Like I said, just love it. Disciplined myself on many things. I can eat what I want to now, but I am choosing to stay on the path of healthiness, because if you're going to be healthy, you can't just be like, you know, unhealthy. I'm going to work out, but then I'm going to eat unhealthy. It doesn't work that way, especially if you're doing it for a mental capacity. And that's what I'm doing it more for, clarity and, you know, the cleansing of your body and your mind, different auras. You know.
Also, may I add that, going back a little bit, when you're saying that, you know, you're trying to really get some things going, and you know, kind of like women in every kind of genre, every kind of opportunity is always kind of like the underdog, so to speak, almost. With people like you in it, that's not going to be a case like that. I really don't think.
Thank you.
You are doing things on a lot of levels.
Thank you.
And I see your work ethic and everything. And then on top of that, you got the look, you got the sound, you got the flow, you got the skills. Like, you know what I mean? You
Thank you.
So, like, yeah, that's a wrap.
I appreciate that. It means a lot. And you know, I guess, you know, people, they try to tell you to expect that, and I don't expect that. You know,
so, just like with you coming into an event and already working the game, networking, having fun, all that. Like, you're not thinking about I'm in and out and all that, you know. So you already have that mindset. You're getting in. You're getting it in. You're already up there.
I'm already and you know, I make that a part of me. You know, anywhere that I go, you know, I
felt that at the shoot. At
exactly.
PO Priceless shoot.
Come
Shout
on.
out to PO.
Shout out to PO. You feel me? Like immediately. And I thank God for that, you know, being able to have that godly energy, you know. I got asked, what are you perfect at before? And I'm like, being human. I'm perfect at being human.
What an
Anything
answer.
else you can say I'm failing at, but I am perfect at being human.
Yeah.
I know how to be human on all different levels.
That's wonderful.
And so I think that's really a really cute, cool trait to have and expose to people. And so my kids don't even understand that. Sometimes they're like, Mom, gosh, speak to everybody. And I'm like, you know, that's what you know, that's what I do. And I'm like, girl, you look good. They're like, she's like, when we first moved here, she was like, Mom, don't say that. They're going to think you're gay. And I'm like, what? I can't even tell people that they look good, you know? But I was seeing that the girls were kind of like, dang, is she on me? And so it was kind of weird. But I'm like, who gives a fuck? I'm just telling you look fucking good, and you do, you know? And so, yeah, I don't believe in holding back in anything that I got to say to people. And so it's more or less encouraging, speak with your heart, you know, lead with a purpose. And that's what I want to bring to the table and help other people do. I believe in other people sometimes more than I believe in myself, you know. So that's what I want to bring out to every artist that's around me, anybody who's working around me. That's my goal, is to bring us up to somewhere that we didn't think that we could be. You know, and the only way to do that is to have effort, dedication, just like you. You were exhausted, you know, but you were adamant on getting your things done. That's the type of passion that you have to have, because your dream is only yours. It's not nobody else's. Your own parent, if you ask them, Mom, what do you want me to be? They're not going to fucking say what you're doing now. No, my mom wouldn't dare say, oh, yeah, I want you to be a fucking rapper. No, she's not going to say that. You know what I mean? So your dream is your dream. So you have to go at it like that. And I seen that in you. You know, you just go at it tired as fuck. You fell asleep at world famous. Like,
oh, we won't talk that. Sorry,
you know,
I
mean, he's adamant, you know, and it takes that type of dedication to get where you are and to get things done, because you are leading an example. You know what I mean? And so shout out to every artist that's out there working hard with the dedication and putting and investing in themselves. When one thing, when we linked up, you know what you said? You said, I don't fucking have any fucking money. I don't know how the fuck I was going to put this together. But guess what? You didn't fucking give up.
Hey.
You didn't fucking say, oh, I can't do it, or get pissed off and have an attitude, or just say, fuck it. You said to yourself,
there's another route.
What can you do?
Yeah.
That's what an artist is. No matter writing music, movies, camera, whatever it is, that's what artistry is. It's taking something that you couldn't do and critiquing it, turning into something that you can do, taking something that you don't have and putting it out as something you do have. And so that's the art in it. And so I love that about you from day one. Like you're strategic, you know. Back in the day, like I said, I was dinosaur, but you know, brainstorming was huge.
I'm 87, so you know, I ain't too far.
Exactly. Brainstorming was huge. Like, you have to write something in the middle and then write all these different lines on how to brainstorm. And I use that no matter what it is. I'm brainstorming. Shout out to the Queens United. Shout out to every artist that's out there investing in themselves. If you have a craft, you got to show others that you believe in yourself for them to believe in you. If you don't show them that, they're not fucking believing in you, man. They're not going to believe in you. People thought that I would just stop, you know, where I was at. I didn't. I reached out. I had my own distribution company. I had 2 artists under my label, Family Fortune Entertainment, LLC. I had that for 2 years, from 2017 to the 19th. And shout out to Cheesy Scott, Slick Maija, he's here in Georgia. Shout out to Slick, and Duke the Singer, he's from Jackson County. They're all on my Hood Love Affair song as well. That's out everywhere, and that's under Molly Ones, because I was Molly Ones before I was Molly Too Hot.
Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah. That's cool.
And so I kind of recreated myself after having the artists. Artists are so hard. I'm also an A&R Family Abyss. Shout out to the label.
Let's talk about that a little bit too, because I saw that and I was like, hold up.
Yes.
There's so many damn layers.
It is.
There's so many damn layers.
And I forget them sometimes.
It is a beautiful thing. You are a beautiful person.
Thank you.
I am honored to know you a little bit.
Thank
you know what
you.
I'm saying? And just be doing some dope shit with you.
Period. Same here.
So, just so y'all know, I mean, this is just a beautiful person. Like, hold it down. Molly Tu Hott holds it down. Yeah. So, quick questions here. Because speaking of craft, I definitely want to hear this unreleased acapella version.
Yes.
Because
anytime you're ready.
But I got some questions. So, favorite meal, all right? And then if there's a track that, only one track, they're like, hey, you about to die for whatever damn reason, but you wanted to listen to a Molly Tu Hott song because you like that name, whatever happened, whatever scenario. They got one song they can listen to, and it's a wrap. Now, don't think because they're passing away, it needs to be one that gets some, whatever.
This will make them come back to life.
There you go. Okay. So, favorite meal and a track that someone that has not heard your music needs to go right now to Spotify, the Tube of Views, the whatevers, and get on there and check it out.
So, my favorite meal in the world is definitely croquette.
Ooh.
Patties, rice, and biscuits.
Okay.
I can eat that anytime. I know a lot of people probably like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, that is my shit.
Okay.
Like, that's where my soul is.
All
you know,
right.
I cook it, I eat it. My mom ate it. Made sure we ate it, and I love it. You know, my kids love it as well. Track that you would have to listen to. I would have to say that fire. She got that fire. He want this fire. I spark a F-I-R-E fire. I got that fire. He want this fire. I spark a F-I-R-E. And that shit is everywhere.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I recently
what's the track called?
Fire.
Just straight up fire.
Straight
F-I-R-E.
F-I-R-E.
Molly Tu Hott.
Yes.
Fire.
And all my music is under MOLLYTUHOTT.
Does it have the apostrophe?
Nope, no apostrophe when you're looking for my music.
For the music,
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
My social media is the number 2 instead of the TU. I had to switch them back and forth because there was a lot of Molly Tu Hotts out there, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
There can only be one that's the hottest of them
so
all.
let me set myself aside from all of them that got that number. When as a little girl, I was always the darkest one. In the schools, I got bullied on and stuff like that. And I always seen myself as African, Jamaican, and so that's where that came from, Molly Tu Hott. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
Yeah.
That's, oh boy.
Yeah.
You just on all the cylinders though, like just background, mentality, path. You just killing it. You're killing it.
I'm trying.
I know we can keep talking for forever, and there's but A&R. What about the radio thing? Let's talk about that because I'm sorry, we're still peeling back a few layers.
Yes, many layers.
Main layers, So
okay, so I do want to give a special shout out to WQEB. That is 97.3 in Atlanta. Shout out to Queen Everline. Yeah, I used to be on the radio when I first got here, and shout out to WXAG 92.7 right here in Athens. I was on there for a short period of time. Shout out to Walter Allen. We did a lot of topics. Nobody really knew me then. I was married at this time. And so as a mom, I kind of tried to stay out of the light. And as a wife, I tried to stay out of the light. So I had those artists and I'm like back scene, and like I say, you invest so much into everybody else that it's not about the money, but it's about the profit inside of you. And so when the artist lets you down, or something happens, and they go on their way, what are you left with? And so that's what made me come out and be like, hold on, wait the fuck a minute. You're a badass bitch. Like, why are you behind the scenes? And so
let's go.
I'm on the radio every Friday from 3 to 6, WXAG, but bouncing back to WQEB 97.3, I did a show for her in Atlanta, and she played my song in rotation for 3 weeks straight. no charge or anything. That's how much she like. And that was Sleep With No Stress. That's my song. I Don't Go to Sleep With No Stress. She played that for 3 weeks, and I got a lot of hits. I got a lot of streams and everything. It was amazing. And so she was like, you know, you should be on the radio because you have that. I'm like, I was on the radio. She was like, well, why don't you get back on there? And so I'm like, oh, wow, I should get back on there. And I called Walter, and he was like, come now. And I was like, okay, I'm on my way. And so shout out to Walter. You know, we go over different topics that's happening in Athens. It's not the hip hop rap type of radio station. It is more informative. I am speaking knowledge. I am giving shout outs to things that's going on in Athens, in Atlanta, what I got going on, what other artists got going on. So I'm always in tune. Even you, I gave you a shout out on there 2 weeks ago.
Didn't.
Yeah, before I did the
you did.
video shoot at Lakeside.
Oh.
So yeah. So that was dope. Like I say, I'm always make sure y'all tune in. I'm always shouting people out. I'll be doing something special this Friday, being that I got the show coming up, and you guys will be mentioned again because I had this show. But that's kind of what we do on WXAG. We get a lot of call-ins. We interview a lot of people. We've had people from Cedar Shows come, football players come. Tucker came, King Tucker came, you know, Adrian Badger came, you know, and these are soul singers. Let me take care of you.
Okay.
Make you good for the rest of your life. Yeah, some country singers, you know. But that's what we do. We kind of like lay back. It's really laid back. Y'all have to tune in to check it out.
So just so many things going on. We might have more layers, but we gonna wrap it up here. Maybe we'll get another part 2 interview down the road. You know,
hey, whenever y'all ready, y'all got me.
We have an unreleased, I believe.
Yes, we
and
do.
We're going a cappella with it. And got you. We got a little bit left.
We'll be right back.
You know, no. Fire.
Okay.
That was fire.
Thank you,
oh
thank you,
my
thank you,
goodness.
thank you,
that
thank you.
that I might even have to cut. I might have to rip and cut the whole damn thing and just put it on my personal YouTube too. Are you ready? Because that was really good.
I don't even know what song I'm finna do. Hold on, let me get two minutes. Okay.
Are we in? Yeah. We're live.
And we're live. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Well,
I can take a longer break if you want.
Well, we can take a break if we need to.
I don't need to. I'm finna scroll real quick.
Keep scrolling.
You know what I'm saying? I wrote a bunch of songs. I got a lot of stuff coming out. Features Noni, Show, Salem.
We gonna get a remix in there.
Exactly. Whenever you ready. I recently just wrote this song called Out of My Mind, and I would love to spit that for you, but give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna see if there's something else I could spit for you really quick. That's really heartfelt.
Yeah, we're laid back. We're good. There ain't no rush. We chilling.
Shout out to Word Life. He just put me. I'm working on this track with him, and I guess I can shoot that for y'all real quick.
Yeah. Run that.
Really heartfelt, song. I'm gonna play the beat. I can play the beat right here.
Yeah. This is a little intimate setting we got here live in the studio today. Awesome. Also, while you're getting that set up, shout out to Dale J. Gordon there on the YouTube, sending love from Nashville.
Shout out Nashville.
And Rich
shout
Ruger.
Dale.
You know, I mean, pardon the music, everyone that's on right now, checking it out. Hey, there it is.
All right,
let's get it.
Hey, shout out to Word Life. You know what I'm saying? This one of the heartfelt songs that I wrote. And I'm gonna be really letting my pain out in this kind of way. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, Molly Tu Hott. Yeah, allow me to reintroduce myself. The name's Molly, others call me Arlisha. My mama named Lisa, Pops Ill Will. Brothers that was built to kill, Bill, Phil, Tony, and Johnny. I held my first 9 to 8 extra clips and a pair of skates. I was scraping scrapes off the plates, hungry and I'm tired from rinsing the dishes off in the kitchen. Call it cake batter, scale on the side. It was KFC, NFL in the streets, doors off the hinges. Ooh, I couldn't sleep. kerosene heaters, no lights, no heat. We up in the storm, cold days and cold nights. 6 to a bed just to keep the swarm. Never cared about what they said. Never treated others how they treated me. Never judging others how they judging me. It was favoritism made me see. I lost my granny, now I'm feeling like I lost myself. Lord help me. Hold on. But the truth hurt and lies hurt worse. First time ever seeing the hearse. R.I.P. to my girl Chris. We was 14, you see. Brains blew out right in front of me. Fiends OD right in front of me. Scars for life with no therapy. All these deaths, ain't even that many left. And it's amazing how I turned out. Screaming and shouting up to the Lord for sending me this beat. Reminds me of my heart, the time that tried to rip it apart. Got faded, but I graduated. So many tragedies, dodging death, dodging prison. I was here, I was meant to be apparently. They calling me and they want me to see who they calling me. This is smooth, you know how I do. Ooh, I move just with a crew. That ain't part of my rap, but that's a fact that I'm spitting. You know what I'm doing, I'll be getting number hotness. Drop the top, you know what I'm rolling in. Ooh, we call that drop top. Ooh, it may be Jags and the Benz. Baby, I done had it all. I done already had a ball. Baby, now it's your turn. Let me pass the torch to you. You know how I do, I only hang with a few. I got shot by Maul on my side. He ready to ride. Slap and grind the 9 and we gon' ride to the side, to the west, to the east. You know how I do, I'm a beast. And I keep it hood cause I'm always in the streets. Let's go. Woo. Shout out to Word Life. You know what I'm saying?
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
Y'all know what's going on.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? I'm working on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on that.
Yeah. That was amazing, Molly. Tu Hott.
Thank you.
Fire.
Thank you.
Fire.
Y'all know what the fuck going on. Excuse my language. Y'all know what's going on.
We know what the
you know
fuck is going on. They know what the fuck
going on. Tap in with me. I got a lot of good stuff popping out. I got a lot of summer hits. I just dropped a song with Queen Ray in Ohio, y'all. I just did a feature way in Ohio. Shout out to Queen Ray. She heard me. She seen me perform, and she was just like, girl, I need a feature with you. That was one of my first paid features. So I'm definitely loving the love out here. Like I said, way in Ohio, it's called Real Love. And that mug is banging, let me tell you. Like, I said,
you know what?
Love.
Oh, there it is.
I'm searching for a real
love. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the remix of
nice.
Mary J. Blige.
Nice. Well, guys, Molly Tu Hott. The producers on the side let me know. But
yeah,
listen,
it's time.
We gonna get this. We gonna get you back in performance and everything. We got a lot
Whenever
going
y'all
on.
ready.
Molly Tu Hott. We got some idol films coming up, and you already know what the motherfuck you watching.
Shout out to Urban Greenhouse. I'm on that motherfucker August 31st.
Urban Greenhouse 31st.
Let's
I
go.
think we'll discuss that a little bit later too. So let's go. Joker TV. Brian
Yee!
Tu Hott.
Joker TV in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Perez. You know what the fuck going on.
Idol films is next. Ah, nice cut.
shall return to the place of my birth, best leave me alone. I'm through with these ravens, that black cat bone. These dark clouds and omens, best leave me alone. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna live, and I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna live, and I'm not gonna die.
We need to do it again. I messed up. Sorry, y'all.
All right, Steve, we're going in, right?
We're going in.
Let's get into the movie.
Going in.
We're rocking the red
deep.
carpet.
Diver down. Uncover. Hell yeah. Diver down.
Where are they showing it?
Ooh. Is there anything she can't do? Don't ruin it for us.
guys over here. Oh, man. Look at it. It's Nabal. What's up? It's Ocher. Hey, what's up?
Thanks so much to Athens Film Fest. Give it up for Chuck and everybody running this festival. Earlier today, I was actually walking around town and somebody came up from behind and just tickled me. I turned around and they were like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought you were somebody else. I thought you were my cellmate."
Give it up for Nate Ball.
Nate Ball!
Days of Myrtle Beach. This guy told me, he's like, "You look like if Myrtle Beach was a person." I was like, dude, that is one of the best compliments ever made. Guys, thanks for coming out for Athens Film Festival. I'm Nate Ball, y'all. Have a great time this evening. Next up, we're going to have our short block of films, Laughter APOC. Again, thank you to everybody for coming out tonight and supporting this festival. That's huge to us. And after this, we're going to be celebrating downstairs for the evening, so definitely come join us as well. If y'all enjoy it, have a great evening. Thank you again.
We're about ready for the horror. Yeah. Wait a second. Oh yeah. Jay, we're ready for the horror. Yeah. It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
I'm telling you what is going down.
Streaming can be sad. Life is better at the movies. Join us August 15th through 17th for the Athens Film Festival. Get your tickets at athensfilm.com.
Is that you making that noise? Oh, that is you.
That is me, because we are back.
Man, we were talking like on the way in back in that we've got to find. So if anybody out there, I wanted to ask the audience this, like if
Mr. Blank, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah,
and all pronouns.
Yeah, I decided to like jump in on this one.
Yes, because we have things to discuss.
We had a lot of fun this last. Anyway, real quick, if anybody out there watching the show knows, like I found like a program called Opus Clip, but it's those programs that like take your episode, like the video like this, and chops it up into little like segments and stuff like that. We need something like that.
Yeah,
like we need that. We need that bad, because like that interview you just did was beautiful. And there's so many just little pieces that like
little tidbits
we cut out of there and share out, and man, I don't know.
So think tank over. Yeah. Let us jump into the Fest of Fans, aka Fan Fest. Can we talk about that?
Well, okay. Well, first of all, though,
you got your order.
You saw the little commercial there. That was the rundown of what
film festival,
us
right?
having fun at the film festival.
Yeah, that was dope. Dope. Let's talk about that then. Let's talk about that.
We'll talk about that. I mean, it all happened at the same time. It did. Then like that was. Started Thursday night. Me and Steve down there at Sine.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw, but like we had the mayor on for like a split second on the show, right at the end of the episode. But it really glitched out really bad because my camera was glitching out.
And I was in preview.
Can we get some booze?
So you can't really like hear what he was saying or anything.
We had the mayor,
but he was on. He was on the show for a split second there. Anyways, we had a lot of fun.
We had a cameo at this point.
Yeah, and I don't really have too much news just yet, but a little bit of news. Next year on the film festival, we're going to be super teaming up with them. We're going to be doing. I think we're going to be doing some Joker TV showcases and stuff like that.
Yeah, I need to get in there myself because I wanna do a little bit of acting and some work in whatever capacity I can provide. Music,
we're gonna work out the details with them soon, and at some point we're gonna be doing calls for submissions on that. Like you know,
so any filmmakers basically keep an eye out.
Yeah,
and as always, keep watching.
And I mean, go ahead and submit to the film festival next year if you're a filmmaker, because like there was some really good films.
Oh, it was some great films.
The animation, me and Steve went to animation showcase. That was really cool. A bunch of like different kinds of animation from all around the world. You saw like a little piece of it in that little rundown that I did there. And then the Horror Fest, we went to the Horror Film Fest. That was really good.
Yeah, that was great. That zombie one was really fun.
Yeah,
I forget. Don't even ask me.
Can't
even ask me.
It was one word. I can't remember the name. Yeah, like Devour or something.
Oh,
I think it was
that
Devour.
Might have been it.
I don't remember.
Pretty good.
But it was really good. It was like a real weird take on a zombie kind of situation.
yeah, it was great. It was great.
Yeah. So FanFest. What happened at FanFest? We did that Saturday.
There was a fest of fans, not the type that circulate air.
It's called FanFest.
It's called FanFest. It was at 2024 at the Coney County Civic Center.
Who's that? They were at FanFest.
Holly BS.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I wonder who that is, man.
Well, not sure who you are, but we are grateful that you were there and experienced it and on the show, like watching that. That's special. Can we get like a little hooray, something? That's awesome. Thank you for
that's
watching.
Really cool.
I gotta just shout out to X-Men, but
what I did is like I was like, okay, we gotta like really show people what Joker TV is. So I set up a big giant TV so that it was just playing all day long,
like episodes. We ran episode 200. I can't remember some of the other ones, but we showed the wide range that Joker TV has. You had 3 tables with like an extension.
Yeah.
One was full of free stuff, which we can go into detail. I think it was stickers,
inks, zine. Oh man, I meant to pull that in here. They just dropped off some new ones. I might have one of the new ones still left, but we were giving those away like all day long.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then also I invited you and Steve to come along with me on this because I wanted some of us hosts there, to be able to talk to people so that, when you do watch the show, you realize, oh, yeah, I talked to those guys.
Right. I didn't even think of that at all, but it's because you were like, hey, do you want to perform? And I'm like, of course.
So you performed as well. Yeah. Well, we all performed, actually.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit of Mr. Blank, almost a little touch Rat Babies, because we had Rat Babies gear, which we'll get to the middle table in a second. And then, we had a little bit of Steve, which I forget what his solo project's name. If he wants
Support Group.
Support Group. There we go. Had a little Bryant Perez. We had a little mix. You guys created some music. You brought that weird, like detuned little piano thing and a speaker. We played some of my instrumentals. I performed some of my solo songs. You and Steve went off for a minute, bro. Y'all went ham. Y'all went nuts. You went the whole food groups. And that was pretty dope.
I was making like little loops that you were then like freestyling too. That was fun.
Oh,
we were the group that
I remember. That is dope. Okay, welcome. Now
nice.
I remember.
You remember?
I remember.
Nice.
Welcome. Thank you for checking it out. Thank you for being here. That's a major shout out. You on the show now. You on the show. See, you on the show now. So
it's fun to get to know the people in the chat. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, people who are involved in the community.
And Steve's in there right now. I see Steve's in there.
Steve. It was a really good time. There was a lot of dope cosplay. There was cosplay contests. There were some people across us that were fencing. Definitely got to get in touch with them. Mystic Punks.
What was your favorite cosplay that you saw?
It was this one that was like a military attire.
I knew you were going to mention.
They had like the half, almost like soap opera, whatever you call that one, mask.
The soap opera.
The
Phantom of the Opera.
Sorry, that one. God,
soap opera.
Don't crucify me, guys.
Phantom
of the Opera mask, and then like the other one was like the other side was like this mesh, where it was like they put a green LED in there, and it had depth to it.
That was really cool.
So I thought, and then of course they had some other LEDs around the outfit, but it was like a military kind of look. I thought that was just really cool.
Yeah, one of my favorites was the Tweety Bird, right? And you know
the one
the
that
old
in the
granny
cage? Yeah,
that takes care of Tweety Bird. You don't
Mhm.
see her as often in the
Right.
cartoons. Those old cartoons.
Yeah, that was pretty
old
good.
cartoons.
Yeah,
but
that was pretty good.
Like she dressed up as the grandma from Tweety Bird. I don't know what her real name is. Like the grandma's name, the character, but it was the grandma from Tweety Bird.
I think it's just Granny.
Just Granny. Yeah, okay.
That would be that would make more sense.
Yeah, but it was like spot on. She had a cage and everything. It was great.
Yeah, so Mystic Punks was there. They had
Mystic
They had
Punks, yeah.
Xbox 64 like Smash Brothers, which
Yeah.
a bunch of the kids were playing, so I didn't want to go in there and just
Yeah.
run shit, So I was like, and I had things to do, but I was like,
They had
I got
like
little arms and a big head. Like,
was that in that like separate room?
the
that they
separate
had?
room? Yeah.
I was wondering. I didn't have a chance to
I
walk
forget
around
the
as
name.
much.
You said it earlier, but Andrew, the
Gonzorific.
There it is.
Yeah, he was there.
Gonzorific. I know I added someone from that table
And,
recently, but I had Andrew. Shout out to Andrew. Still got to watch that Alien movie.
Oh yeah.
Man, I am loving this cut. You see this right here? It's like, hey guys, I gotta let you know something really important. I cannot wait to cut.
And
some
a shout out to Maria. She was set up. Vera. She was set up. Some people who've been here working with Joker in different ways. Like Vera worked with us during AthFest last year, not this year.
We had the Classic City podcast.
Yeah. So, we saw exactly. So, shout out to them. I didn't walk around as much, so I didn't even know that Vera was there at first until later on. I saw pictures from the event. But, anyways, and then Jacob, he does this really cool art. My hands, I got to do it. There you go. This really cool art that it's like floating cities, and so it's kind of like a reoccurring, idea theme in his art. But it's always like these weird, like cool floating cities.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Really like his art. Anyways, really a bunch of cool people.
Great vendors, great
bunch
vibe.
of performers.
Yep.
So
yeah.
So I guess see you next year at FanFest.
Yeah,
maybe.
that you
We'll
definitely
have
got
to
to
do it
check it
again.
out because they had this whole one area of vendors and a whole other separate room with board games and video games, and they had like writers, they had
books, comic
they
books,
had toys,
everything.
they had just a bunch of different vendors. Then we were in that main lobby where we're just doing our thing, just playing our random music and performing and just hanging out. They had fencing, and then of course they had the raffle ticket, the cosplay event, the food.
The fencing guys that were straight across the room from us. They were like giving out demonstrations basically, and like working with kids on how to fence and all that stuff. That was really cool too.
I really enjoyed freestyling.
Can't
about
remember
it
what their name was. Their fencer group name.
Yeah,
we'll have to like give them a shout out later.
Yeah, we'll find them. And then of course you actually had the big theater, which that was my first time ever seeing it, and I was surprised and shocked of how amazing it looked, especially coming into it.
Yeah,
it was a beautiful theater. If you've never been to the Coney County Civic Center, check it out. Definitely put it on your calendar. Once they hit another fan fest, I'm telling you want to go. It was fun. It really was a lot of fun.
It's like the local Comic-Con for Athens. There's not really much. I mean, you have to go out of Athens to go to a Comic-Con.
Yeah, they had comics for sure. Oh yeah,
it had that feel to it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So put that on your calendar, and for sure. And then we also had the Athens Film Fest going on at the same time. That was dope. I mean, Athens is popping. So I love the city.
So, what was your favorite part about Athens Film Festival? Like, is there other? Well, you mentioned that zombie movie, but was that kind of like your favorite?
The other one that was, I forget. We went upstairs.
Globe.
And, the Globe.
Yeah.
And that film I thought was really dope.
Oh, the
almost not even a coming of age.
Boys About Town. I think is what it was called. And I kind of described that movie as like if you took Clerks and you mixed it with, and I don't know if anybody knows this reference, Swingers. Do you know that movie?
I don't remember it.
It's about a bunch of guys swing dancing and stuff like that.
Oh.
But Swingers. No, it's a really good movie. But yeah, Dane knows that movie. Yeah. So if you took Clerks and Swingers and mixed it together, that's how this movie was.
It was dope.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So, man, let's just go ahead and do a little public service. Just want to make sure that, you add us, you follow us. You can follow my stuff, Bryant's Perez Music. You can follow JOKERJOKERtv.
Yeah.
You got Mr. Blank which I believe sometimes is Mr. Blank is Dead.
Yeah,
find him
that's
like on
my website.
YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, we got art, we got shows, we got video games, we got all kinds of stuff. What else would you like to discuss? Because I got a couple things on my end.
Well, we still got more stuff to get to, so let's
jump into that.
Let's do some more videos. We got a couple videos here, and then we'll be right back after this. So we got Art Paul Schlosser and another Cecelia Chapman.
Whoop!
Let's do it.
Whoop. Nice. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Mute me.
Bubbles everywhere. Bubbles here, bubbles there, bubbles in your hair. Bubbles, bubbles, every now and then. Bubbles on your hand, bubbles on a friend, bubbles on a big fat hand. Bubbles, bubbles, some are big and some are small. Some are short, some are tall, and some are on the wall. Bubbles, bubbles, some are red and some are blue. Bubbles boring, bubbles dull, bubbles that are cool. Oh no, Jim, he's stuck in a bubble. He's going up really high. Oh no, the bubble popped. We gotta catch Jim. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles all around. Bubbles in your city, bubbles in our town, bubbles on the ground. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Bubbles on your chair, bubbles here and there, bubbles in your underwear. Bubbles, bubbles, some are even fat. Bubbles on the dog, bubbles on the cat, bubbles on that little old rat. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Bubbles here, bubbles there, bubbles in your hair.
The number you have dialed has been changed.
I didn't wear my sunglasses on the show. Damn it.
Shameful. Shameful.
I'm not in costume.
How dare you not have the classic sunglasses like we always do.
Yeah, well,
it's okay because it's a special one, man. We got a couple personal things to discuss a little bit, I think, right? So
well, first of all, we were supposed to have a interview with some of the people from the
Urban Greenhouse.
They couldn't make it. Sorry, folks, that we didn't get to the interview. We're gonna see maybe I have to look at the schedule, but maybe next week they can come on and talk about it. But there's a flyer. Let's bring that in.
Yeah, let's bring up the flyer, please.
It's the Urban Greenhouse. The Greenhouse Effect one. That's what it's called.
Swish.
Greenhouse Effect is the name of the event. We'll be setting up a Joker TV table there and having some cool stuff. Some of the same stuff that we had at FanFest. So,
nice.
But there's gonna be a huge
a lot of artists, a lot of local artists for sure. Cardinal, is in there. I see that. BYB Trub naturally is gonna be doing
Cassie
his thing.
Chantel.
96 Visions, which that actually he'll be on. He's coming up on a couple things here.
Nice.
Molly Tu Hott,
yeah, Molly.
Here. She's
and I was gonna mention that when she was on earlier that she
we
was
had
on
so
this
many
show.
layers, and that's fine. We'll just bring it up right here.
Yeah. So
Donnie Tran dropped something that was pretty dope recently. That was my first time checking him out. Frank the Eagle's on there. We got a lot of dope
we'll
local
talk
acts.
a little bit more about that probably next week. If there's a chance to get him to come on the show next week. Let's see. Then also, next week also, this is a big thing that I'm going to be teaming up with Noah James Saunders. Remember we had him on the show a couple weeks back. I forget how long it was now, but he's an artist here in town. He's going to be starting a new artist talk series, basically talking about how the community, the city, the organizations in town, and artists all work together to make this kind of stuff happen. All right, and we'll see. We'll talk more about this next week.
Educational,
but he's going to be in here to talk about it. He invited me to be on this first one that he's doing. So on what was the date on that? August 30th, I think it is. It's the day before the Greenhouse Effect event. We're going to be at Creature Comforts doing his first artist talk, and it's called Brew and Bull Artist showcase or something like that. I forget the rest. I'm sorry. We'll have the real name and everything ready next week. But it's Brew and Bull is kind of the tagline. That's what he's calling.
You said the 30th, right?
Yeah, the 30th. It's on Friday. Is that the 30th?
Oh yeah, I got it on here as a possibility.
Yeah,
so I'll try to make it out.
So I was lucky. I don't know, through talking with him on the show, and then we continue to talk more about. And even Molly Tu Hott talked about it today. It's like what this type of thing that we're doing here, what opportunity that those types of things give to artists in the town, and so that's kind of like what this artist talk series is going to be about.
Okay.
So, and he's going to do them regularly with different artists and different organizations around town. So
it's
gonna be fun. But we'll talk about that more next week.
All right.
You said you had a couple things coming up too, didn't you?
Yeah. So I will be performing. Ooh, there it is.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Passing the mic. I will be hosting and performing at this show. We got some
you
dope
got 96 Visions on that too.
We got that's the segue.
Awesome.
We got 96 Visions and Milestone headlining. We got Saving Salem in there, Ugly Rob. I mean,
you're teaming up with Volumes on this, Avery.
Volumes. Shout out to Pieces of Scrap,
Hell
Volumes Hip Hop, Volumes Hip Hop Media, Flagpole, all the reps.
And it's all going down at Flickr.
Flickr has been amazing. I love that place. And shout out to Noah, sound guy that was there at the night that I was there with Michael Myers and Libba Loops.
Yeah,
and
I missed that show.
Yeah. And,
damn it.
Gary holding it down.
Yeah.
And then we also have a Spaceball Bazaar show. I don't know if we got that.
I don't think I have that.
We can discuss
yet.
that a little farther down the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, August 29th.
But that show too.
What?
I'm playing that Spaceball Bazaar show.
Oh, you're playing it?
Danny's
Nice.
playing too. So we'll discuss that maybe next week or another week.
You mentioned Gary. He was on that other show with you.
Yep.
And the the place that they put together has been really cool spot, and unfortunately nothing lasts forever.
Right.
So we're gonna do a big giant blowout. All these bands playing, all these artists performing, and there's gonna be a gallery showing and everything. So we'll be talking because it's in September.
Yeah,
we'll be talking more about
talk
that.
But the 29th got the Pass the Mic at Flicker.
Yeah.
Then the 30th we got your thing
at Creature Comforts,
and then 31st Urban Greenhouse.
So that's your whole weekend.
There's your weekend right there, guys.
Well, we'll give you Sunday off.
Nah, Sunday I got. I'm kidding. Relax.
You can take a break on Sunday.
But you know what? All of it's relaxing.
Let's get back
anyway,
to work on Monday.
Everything's relaxing. Just come hang out. Yeah. Just come hang out and just relax. In a different location.
Let's pull her stuff up one more time. That August 24th. That's in 2 days.
Yeah,
that's what's that, Saturday? Or Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
August 24th.
And
hosted
she
by
said,
Mississippi Mike Queen.
Did she say this was at Workshop? I don't see that on the flyer, so I wasn't sure.
I think it's a different one. No, it is 160 Winston Avenue.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so
they just didn't
Workshop.
mention Workshop, but that's the Workshop where
that was
Workshop.Athens. Shout out to them.
And then also, I think it's next weekend, August 31st. That's her thing.
Yep.
I don't even know if you guys talked about this flyer, but
no, I'm telling you, we
Atlanta
got so many
Hip Hop Day.
Yeah.
Festival. She's
Historic Fourth Ward.
Labor Day weekend. Nice. Okay. Historic Fourth Ward. Is that some street? Is this a street?
You're just gonna have to Google Earth and find out.
Nice. No, I mean there's no venue listed, so this is gonna be like a stage out on the street or something. No, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to look it up.
In the park.
In the park.
Oh, nice, at the park. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you had me confused for a second.
No, I don't know the area as well. Was that it? Was that everything?
I mean, besides the fact that we love you all and thank you so much, do we want to speak about anything on?
Oh well, you know what? Okay, I did want to mention.
This is why we didn't have you with the sunglasses here.
Yeah.
This is the real truth here we got going on. We need some aid. We have goals and dreams, and we need things to keep going to function. And
I can get to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the hefe speak, but you see that heart bouncing around.
Well,
that's how we feel.
Yeah.
That's how we feel.
First of all, you mentioned going to the website earlier. Right now, our website is down, so don't go to our website right now.
JOKERJOKERtv on the socials.
That's my fault. I went in there and I was like trying to do something on the website, and I kind of screwed it up. So
gotcha.
I'm talking with the hosting company right now to kind of fix it all. But so maybe in the next day or two, I'll have it back up. But I want to throw a couple names out. We've just started our. This is sort of like a GoFundMe kind of thing that we're doing, and we're doing it through PayPal, which I don't know if many people know about this. I might have to make a video about this, but PayPal has a way where you can create like a GoFundMe kind of donation based
campaign,
a whole campain.
Gotcha.
It looks just like GoFundMe in a way. It has.
I'm looking. I see it. Yeah.
So, anyways, we have to like post this link maybe in the description later
in
on.
the link tree and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I totally forgot. It's in the link tree.
Oh, that's what we.
It is in the link tree. Yeah. So if you go to our Instagram, click on our link tree link, you can find the link to this. But we're trying to raise $6,000. And that $6,000 basically covers the very basics of like the bills of the studio.
Right.
We've had some issues recently with water
Flooding,
leaking and the bills getting a little behind and stuff like that. So we've been struggling a little bit. But so everything that everybody's already donated has immediately gone to pay for some of these things.
Right.
So we greatly appreciate everybody so far. I want to mention a couple people. And here at My Breaking Win, he kind of labeled himself as anonymous on here, and then in the comment he put his name in there. So I feel okay saying the name. Lisa Rose, Scott Bazar, John Lester, Sherry Nettles, Rebecca Ayers.
Rebecca.
Yeah, thank you, Rebecca. Zach Hembry. And then we had one more anonymous. I know who they are, but I don't want to give their name out because they labeled it as anonymous. But see. So, but we want to thank you all so far. It's been amazing that we have that kind of turnout for people like really that
Yeah.
believed in us. But we got a long ways to go, so we're gonna continue to like be working on this.
Yep.
We're
seeking sponsors.
Yeah,
and-
exactly. We're going to be looking at sponsors at local first. So if you're a local business and you want to work with us on some sponsor collaboration, we really could use it. So, and I think we've got a pretty cool show here to offer. You can come on the show. People can talk. We can talk to you and tell people about your business. And, things like that. So let's work together and make this like community television thing work.
The possibilities are absolutely there. We just need a little bit of funding to write sponsorships. We can keep this thing going, and keep in mind, we've brought artists from around the world to us. I mean, the capabilities of the music festivals we can put on, the news coverage we can put on in the city, the worldwide showing of artists, musicians, comedians, of all different types of just people who love this kind of art, this kind of things that we do. So we want to keep it going.
We've got big plans too. It's not what you see here is
the tip of the iceberg.
We're just getting started.
We got.
I mean,
it's up to you can spill
there's
the
a
beans on it,
bigger
but
iceberg here.
There is. There's some big plans that like.
So I'm working on developing the business into an LLC. That's something that you if you're following me on social media at MuxBlank, you get a lot of this because I've been posting a lot about this.
Right.
I'm talking to people in the community. Shout out to David Sutherland. Shout out to there's a couple people that's been helping us out lately. But and there's going to be more. So we're working some deals out with people that we can kind of collaborate on making this possible. So turning it into an LLC, creating a budget, creating a business plan, all that stuff. That's what we're going to be doing over the next couple months through to the end of the year. And
shout out to Polly Bias.
Huh?
The last comment she said, I believe.
Oh, awesome!
They're gonna try to send some money. We appreciate that.
Hell yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
With the opportunities that Joker TV provide. I mean, I came out as just an artist, and you guys showed all the music videos, and then. I performed and interviewed, and now I'm a part of it.
You interviewed with us, you performed, and then now you're on the show.
Yeah,
that's how easy it is.
I have a passion for what we show here and what we do, and I was like, I've performed, I've interviewed, I've even co-hosted. Like, what can we do? Oh, a member. Like, let's get it in and let's put in the work and. Just being involved with this, it's right up the alley of the things that I love. So
you got to interview Molly Tu Hott.
Yeah. We're gonna create a new segment.
Yeah.
Which brings me to a little thing. We're gonna have a freestyle corner. Bryant Perez, BP, not the gas station. Freestyle corner. Yeah. And on Molly Tu Hott's interview, she has been the official first person that I have sent out an invitation. I believe she will. I think it's going to be maybe the second week of September.
Okay.
I believe is when we're going to have this. So hopefully Molly can make that. I'll go ahead and make sure I text her after this.
Are you ready to lay the details about this thing? Stuff
Not
out?
completely yet. I just wanted to announce it.
Because we've been working on a lot about ideas with this.
We got some ideas, the length of time and things. And it is kind of
you're doing that pass the mic thing, which is sort of, kind of leading into that too a little bit, right?
Not in the sense of just literally that. It's that flyer says pass the mic, and that I literally may pass the mic in the freestyle corner.
Yeah.
but that's the only thing. That one's the show, and everyone's got their own spot. Here at the freestyle corner, it could be a couple different things, which we'll go into detail more along. I just want to say,
kind of like what you guys did on Instagram Live during the middle of the show. Right?
That was definitely a little cipher. That was definitely a freestyle. That is definitely one thing that can happen, which is back and forth. Yes, correct. That is one.
And you got we were talking. I mean, this is kind of the details I was wondering you want to talk about, because like we were talking about, there's different ways to do that. So like that's the back and forth. There's the group, where multiple people
where they have multiple mics, hot mics. So it could be, that one was definitely, you can have it structured where it's, a 16 or 32. You go for that length of segment,
sure.
And then. But you could also have it where, if you have especially like 3 people, and just be able to be really quick, where it's like, okay, I'm not timing it. I feel the right moment. Oh, let me tap him for a second and jump in and have make it really explosive and fun and back and forth. Almost a Beastie Boys kind of thing.
Yeah.
You got those 3 members who are just jumping in and cutting each other off or finishing the word and
finish the sentences.
And that kind of
like
stuff.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
doubling up.
Yep. So and then the third kind of variation that I'm thinking of is once we have fan interactions, people who want to come in and suggest, we can suggest words, topics, and incorporate that. And then there's different type of games and setups that we can have in that kind of section.
Yeah.
So this is a freestyle corner.
And that's kind of like freestyle games.
Yeah.
In a way, and I mean,
making it fun
doing that makes you a better freestyler.
Absolutely, I love it. And for me, it's one of those,
like exercise.
For Winnie, it's one of those things that when you have someone who is on point, it just helps. It elevates you, and you have so much fun. Like with what me and Molly did there. I'm gonna have to see if I can rip that video and maybe boost it or something because it's kind of hard to hear. But we, the freestyle corner is gonna have the microphones and the recording, so we'll get it in. But that was just a little preview almost, So official shout out to her. That's my first invitation.
Nice.
I have an idea who number 2 would be, and if I can get that person, that's enough. That's definitely enough. It could even just be me and Molly, honestly, and have a little shorter segment.
But I mean, you're going to do this segment kind of like regularly.
We'll go back and forth. But I want to keep it consistent, but I'm also kind of figuring out what I want to do with the music. Like, I could probably download some, license to prove and all that, but I kind of want to just make my own, even if it's just bare bones.
I mean, if I could throw my suggestion, I think you should
make it.
Definitely make your own.
That's what I was thinking.
That's kind of like a number 1 idea. But also, you could have featured DJs.
I could, and that's something that I think was discussed with you and Pieces of Scrap at one point when we were kind of finishing up one of our meetings there. And I think, it would be dope to have that, and I have a few artists in mind that I want to potentially throw that out there. I mean, but for the first one, like I think I'm going to create my own music for the first one. But I may work, and I already have a couple of Athens
but like
local.
That side of it, like even the people watching from around the world could submit a track.
That's very true, and I'm sure if Sean Marquardt saw that, he's probably already on it.
He's probably already
shout out to Friends of Aquarius. But so that's what I had. Got a show coming up. I got a couple other things going on, but that's down the road, and Freestyle Corner is right around the corner. So just wanted to start ramping up. I will start making some content for it and really putting it out there. But tonight was the first official invitation, and I'm glad they accepted because they're special.
Well, and that kind of like real quick before we kind of like cut out of here, like basically just talking with you about those kind of ideas. I talked to somebody earlier today about that, a different idea, like Joker TV. We were kind of like planning to go,
worldwide.
Like the idea of, maybe even Roku channel, having like a 24-hour schedule, things like that. We're going to be going to a direction that we're going to be looking for more people with ideas.
Correct.
For little things that we can produce to fill up a schedule that's 24 hours a day.
If you have any talents, whether they be artistic,
submit,
whether they be financial, whether they be, you have no idea. Like, you love gardening, okay? And you have a lot of knowledge, and you want to share that knowledge, and you want to create a little segment, and you vibe with everyone here in the studio, and all this. There's a potential.
Sure.
I'm just saying, it can be anything.
I don't think you've seen this, but like about 2 or 3 years ago, I did gardening with Nux. Segment on the show. You didn't see that?
I did not see that. I have not gone through every episode.
That's funny that you bring up gardening, and I was a horrible gardener. It was spoiler alert, but like it was. I thought it was pretty funny. So
nice.
I don't know, but
yeah. So the possibilities are endless, and like you said, we're looking for sponsorships and help with the guidance in these finances and things. So we're looking for it could be someone who's watching the show now that could help out in some way. Just don't ever count yourself out like, oh, I'm not a musician with music videos. Well, that's fine. You could even be a musician and make music.
And
for
share our stuff too.
Shout out to Chase Merritt, right? There's
Exactly.
just different areas that we are at when we become this growing company that we're going to need and want. So if you love what you see, you think you could help in any way, whether it be financial, a donation, being helping with guidance, becoming a part of a member, who knows?
And I mean, if you're a biz whiz, and you got some ideas on like ways we can do our business that'll help us, or I'm even looking for like someone that knows about permitting and stuff like that. Because in the film industry and the music industry, like you've got to worry about all that stuff when you're like
in the contracts.
When you're a community, collective, just running a show here and there, you might not have to worry about it as much.
Right.
But I mean, YouTube makes you worry about some of this stuff, copyright and everything.
Yeah.
But like when you're an LLC, you really have to worry about these things. So, we need to know, like, what kind of permits are we supposed to get? How do we, all that stuff. So
we have pickles above us.
We're doing the research. We're working on that. Yeah, I did notice the pickles.
We got pickles.
I've been thinking about a pickle.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm good on my end here.
Yeah. I think we're done.
About ready to get home and pass out because I've been on the grind. But I am, as always, happy to do this thing, sit down and basically just go back in time and just watch music videos and dope things. Molly Tu Hott, shout out to you again.
Yep.
Tu Hott Entertainment, JOKERJOKERtv, Mr. Blank Monks.
Yep.
Good night, I guess.
Dane behind the booth
behind
back
the
there.
scenes, sir.
And
Brian
Perez running the show. Thank you so much.
Show. Just
up next, we have Athens Agenda, and this is local flyers of shows happening over the next week and beyond. So enjoy. Go to some shows. We'll see you there.
Good night, y'all. JOKERJOKERtv. JOKERJOKERtv.
Yeah, we forgot to mention Slayla's show. You can pause that and rewind it just a little bit and see the flyer right there at the beginning. Ernest Mundus and a bunch of bands are going to be there. Slayla put that together, so go out if you're in the Atlanta area. Bye.